Hello and welcome back. It's been quite a while since I actually put a video up on this channel. I've just been super busy with work. I mean, I'm sure you guys understand. It's been my first term as a teacher and I knew it was going to be a lot of work. I knew that I wasn't going to have a lot of time to vlog, and that's just how it's been. It is now school holidays, which is such a relief. Like, I could just sit down and relax. I'm sick at the moment, of course, but it's not too bad. It's just, you know, I'm a little bit blocked up. I've got a bit of a scratchy throat, but it's nothing serious. So since it's holidays and I've got a little bit more time on my hands, I do want to do a bit more vlogging for you guys. So over the next couple of weeks, you can expect a few extra videos. Today, I thought I would do another grocery haul for you guys because I did one the very first week that we moved into the house. It was like our first grocery shop ever, you know, aside from when we've been on holiday, but that's been like junk food. So it was our first proper grocery haul. But we've been here, I think 3 months now, just over 3 months. We've kind of changed how we eat a little bit, like not drastically, but there's a couple of things that we do a little bit differently. And also I'm graduating this week, so I'm going to be making a couple of special things for when I have my uni friends over, because they're going to come here after our graduation. But rather than just doing the grocery haul and showing you like what I bought, I'm going to take you through a bit of the planning and like how I choose what I need to put on the shopping list and those kinds of things. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what else you want to see over the next couple of weeks. I'm definitely going to do a speed cleaning video because the whole house is just a mess. Like, I was trying to keep up with it during the term, and I did for the first few weeks, and then I just absolutely ran out of time, and it's like, no, my planning for school is more important, getting to the gym is more important, whatever it was that just was more important than cleaning my house. So the house is really like messy and dirty at the moment, so that's probably going to be the next video that I do. I also want to do an updated what I eat in a day with like some of the new recipes that we've been trying. But yeah, if there's anything else in particular that you want, let me know. And let's go and head into the kitchen and I will start writing my shopping list. Hello! Anyway, don't mind my dirty bench. I haven't cleaned it in a few days. But these are the recipes that I want to make this week. So the top two, tomato and feta tart and the raspberry white chocolate muffins, those are what I want to make for my friends when they come around after graduation. So those are kind of like our special recipes. The white chocolate muffins I've made a bunch of times before, so I know those are awesome. And the tomato and feta tart is a new one that we tried for the first time last week. So I really, really liked it. Jonathan didn't like it that much. So, you know, I'll make it in the future for meals that he's not coming to. So he's going to be out after my graduation. So I thought perfect opportunity to, you know, make it because then he doesn't have to eat it. And then these three are going to be our dinners for the week because there's only 2 of us. We don't have to cook every night. One meal normally makes enough for 2 dinners for us. Again, Jonathan doesn't really like the peanutty noodle salad, but I love it. So he's out one night this week when I'm going to have a friend over, so we're going to make that for that night. He does like it, but it's not his favorite, so he said he'll have it for lunch the next day. Chickpea and potato curry is one that we made way back in our first or second week here. We haven't made it since, but we really, really loved it, so we're going to make that again. I think that's going to be what we make tonight. And then the Moroccan spice soup is a new one. I went through last week and like bookmarked all of the recipes that look really good, and that was one of them. So we're gonna give that a go. We don't know if it's any good yet, but we will see. So basically I need to find the recipes for all of these things and see if I've got the ingredients or if I need to buy them. So far on the list I have tissues because I ran out of tissues, white flour because we've been trying wholemeal flour, but I really hate how things taste with wholemeal flour. We made our pizza bases with them and I just hated it. And then I made my savory muffins with them as well, and I thought they'd be okay. They were not so bad. Like, I ate a few of them, but they were just tasteless. Like, there was cheese and paprika and all these yummy things in the muffins, and I couldn't taste any of it past the wholemeal flour. Anyway, I know I need raspberries and white chocolate for the muffins, so I'm gonna pick those up as well. Let's check out the recipes to see what else I need. So this is the shopping list. What we've learned since we've been here is that there's no point buying extra veggies. Like, we buy what we need for dinners, but there's no point buying more than that because we don't eat them, and then they just get all soft in the fridge and then they're not really much good. So like, we were buying, you know, extra carrots, extra broccoli, extra celery, things like that we could snack on, but it's not what we snack on. So we also now don't really buy snacks because we were choosing to eat the unhealthy snacks instead of the vegetables, and that's not really good. So now we don't buy any snacks at all, and we just try not to snack. I mean, we still get bread and stuff, so if we're hungry we'll have like toast with spread. There is food in the house, like we're not going hungry. The one snack that we do have is nuts. We get tamari almonds, peanuts and cashews. Jonathan also gets some seeds, like he gets pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, but I'm not really into seeds on their own. I love them in meals, but not as a snack. So we do snack on nuts, which is probably a whole lot better for us than like crackers and dip or whatever it was that we were having before. So on here there's still a bunch of veggies, but they are ones that are gonna be for our dinners. I don't organize it into like the order that you find things in the supermarket because I just can't be bothered. I just take my pen with me and cross things off. It's fine. But yeah, that is our shopping list. Let's go ahead and do the shopping. So the shopping came to $81 this week, which is pretty much as cheap as it gets, and the reason for that is that there was no meat in the shop today. Meat is like $10 for like one thing of mince, or $10 for one thing of chicken. So what we normally do, because neither of us are that into meat, but we like to still have it as part of our diet, just so that we're getting, you know, a well-balanced diet. So what we normally do is we have one meat-based meal per week. So it might be like a chicken meal, or we might do spaghetti bolognese or something like that. And you know, that does us 2 nights anyway. So we'll eat meat twice a week, but like buy one thing of it. But it's just happened this week that none of the meals that we wanted to make had meat in them. We do have frozen chicken in the fridge though, so you know, if we feel like we need a bit of protein, we'll probably just pull some of those out. But that's why it was a cheap shop today, and also because, you know, we've been here a while now, so we've got all of the basics. Like, I didn't need to buy any of the sugars that I need for baking. You know, we've got a huge 10 kg bag of rice, and we didn't need any of the like the expensive things that we sometimes get. Like dishwashing tablets are quite expensive, but we don't need them that often. So yeah, I'm going to show you what we got now. So this is our shop for the week. So down the front here I've got like fruits and vegetables. So frozen raspberries for those muffins, frozen beans. Now I wasn't sure, this is actually the one thing I forgot to look to see if we already had these, so I think we already have some in the freezer. I'm gonna check now. Oh, we didn't. We've got peas, mixed vegetables and corn. So we actually, yes, they're in here. So actually it's a good thing I did pick these up, because I thought about not getting them because I thought that we did have them at home. Anyway, 3 carrots, bunch of bananas, spring onions. One of these is a cucumber, one of them is a zucchini, but the lady put them through as 2 zucchinis, but that's alright, they're probably the same price anyway. Capsicum, normal onion, red onion, cherry tomatoes, puff pastry, which is for the tart that I'm going to make for my friends. And okay, this is one of the biggest differences that we've made. We used to get a 3-litre thing of milk for the week, but now we get the 1 litre because most of the time we actually drink almond milk now. So I put almond milk in my smoothies and we use it for like mashed potato, things like that. The only time that I will use the normal milk is if I'm really gonna taste it. So like if I'm having cereal, I'll have this, or if I'm having Milo, which is not very often, but if I am, then I'll have this. So yeah, we have cut down our milk intake by 2/3 and swapped over to almond milk for the most part. Oh, we've got apples behind there. The white chocolate is for the muffins, again for my friends. A cauliflower, the white flour that I was telling you about because I'm not enjoying the whole meal. I picked up a loaf of Vogel's bread. We probably won't go through this. Normally we take bread for sandwiches for lunch at work, but neither of us are at work for the next 2 weeks, so we probably won't go through too much of that. Anyway, I picked up some pistachios for the, what was it called? It was like the Moroccan spiced soup or something, so those are for that. Cumin and turmeric for the same meal. Tissues, eggs, they were out of our normal brand because they were heavily discounted and so they had all been taken. Coconut milk, chickpeas, and peanut butter, and that is all that we need for the week, plus all the stuff that we already have, obviously. But yeah, I would say that's a pretty good little shop, and for $80 or $81, whatever, not bad at all. I'll just give you a quick look at what we had left in the fridge. So condiments, you know, we don't go through those too fast, so those are still left. A tiny bit of milk from last week. There's probably like 1 sip of almond milk left in there. We've got not too many veggies. That we actually ran out of that last week, so I had to go and buy another one because we have baby spinach in our sandwiches for work. Some bread already left over, so the Vogel's is going to go in the freezer for now. Yeah. So, I mean, we've still got quite a bit left, but like not enough to make a meal out of. And then over in the pantry, like we've got spreads, spices, baking stuff, more baking stuff, cereal, cooking stuff, rice, and all of our carby things are up there. And then in this cupboard we have our potatoes just randomly on their own. Sorry, it's really dark. We actually get this brand called Lotatoes because they're lower in carbs. Yep, so that is pretty much a regular grocery shop for us at the moment, obviously minus the meat, because most weeks, as I said, we will have at least, well not at least, but we will have 1 thing of meat. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you a bit of insight into kind of how we eat in general at the moment and how it's changed over the last few months. I do love doing the what I eat in a day videos, but it really is just a very small snapshot. I think showing you like the meals that I'm going to be making for the week and the food that I'm buying for the week probably gives you a more realistic idea of what I eat more of the time, if that makes sense. But yeah, so give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and want to see more videos like this one, and I'll see you again sometime.